Hello my dear student, good evening. Today is very important topic for the NEET examinations also JEE, and the basic concept is useful in the JEE advance also. These are the topics are very important in the finding to the aromatic compound, comment on the aromatic compound. So these are the few things are we are discussing on today's topic of aromatic, anti-aromatic or non-aromatic compounds. So aromatic compounds, anti-aromatic compound and non-aromatic compounds. So these are the compounds are the basically we are the dividing into three subgroup. So we are focus on this topic for aromatic compounds. What type of compound are generally known as the aromatic compounds? So we are discussed aromatic means that aromatic compound means aromatic compounds means that the word of aromatic is derived from the Latin words aroma, which means sweet smell. So these are the things. Aroma means sweet smell. They are the compounds are generally sweet smell are generally found in the natures. They are the sweet smell compounds. They are called aromatic compounds. So aromatic compounds are generally benzene like compounds. Aromatic compounds is the generally known as the benzene like a structure compound are known as aromatic compound. So we are discussing the benzene like a structure compound. They are called aromatic compounds. So by next topic of this today's important role of finding the aromatic compound. How can find the aromatic compounds are generally? So we are discussing in three ways. First one, so we are discussing three ways of these examples. So first thing is characteristics. We are writing here characteristics. Here writing aromatic compound. Second thing is called anti-aromatic compound. Third one is non-aromatic compound. So these are the basic structure. We are the finding of these things. So aromatic compound are generally known as the, what is the differences of a structural form. So first basic character is a structure. So these are the aromatic generally are the which of the compounds are generally known as the aromatic compounds. They have the cyclic in order. They have cyclic. We first and focus on the point cyclic. Second thing is planar. So these are the planar. In the case of they are called planarity. Third one is they are generally sp2 hybridized compound. All carbon of this aromatic are sp2 hybridized. So these are the things are basic. We are finding aromatic compound. So first one is cyclic. They are the generally found in the ring structure So cyclic means the ring structure like benzene, like a structure. So these are called cyclic or the aromatic compound. Second thing is the planarity. They are the natures of the structure of the compounds are generally planar. So these are called planarity, means the planar compounds are aromatic compounds, but they have the also in the including of this characteristic also. There are the we are discussing anti-aromatic. And last one is each and every carbon atoms are attached with the two carbon atoms in the ring of structure of benzene. They are the sp2 hybridized. In this case the sp2 hybridized are generally focused, but in this case anti-aromatic, they are also in cyclic, they are also in planar, they are also in planar, they have also in sp2 hybridized. They are sp2 hybridized. So all are the characters of the aromatic compound are the similar to the anti-aromatic compound. So aromatic compounds are the anti-aromatic compound, both have the same similar features according to their structure, but they are both are different in their Huckel's rules. We will discuss and after few minutes later how can the Huckel's rule applicable for the aromatic and anti-aromatics. So though both are the distinguished between them. So Huckel's rules are generally 4n plus 2 pi electrons are followed in this manner. They are called aromatic compound, but the anti-aromatic compound are generally found in the 4n plus 4n pi electrons. They have the 4n pi electrons carry in the each ring structure like a compound. These are called anti-aromatic, but we are discussing on the non-aromatic compound. So how can non-aromatic compound, we will clear the concept of these things. So non-aromatic compounds are the first way cyclic or acyclic. So these are the cyclic or acyclic in natures. So both have the cyclic or acyclic in nature. They have the second point is the planar or non-planar. Both have the natures of the planarity of these non-aromatic compounds. They have the showing in the sometimes in planar and sometimes in non-planar. They are the both have the existing characters of the non-aromatic compounds. Non-aromatic compounds, these are the planar also or non-planar also. We are discussing of these things of their hybridization. They are sp. They are the hybridization is sp also, sp2 also, and sp3 also. So their hybridization is the main existence of the sp or either sp2 or either sp3. So according to the hybridization, both have the similar to aromatic or anti-aromatic. Both have the sp2 hybridized. Both have the sp2 hybridized. They have the sp2, but the non-aromatic compound they have the sp, sp2, sp3 hybridized. sp, sp2 and sp3 hybridized. So all of these things are very clear and basic features of the classification of aromatic, anti-aromatic and non-aromatic compound. So now we focus on next things. So next thing we will discuss on the number of pi electrons present on the aromatic, anti-aromatic or non-aromatic compounds. So second one things is very important. Number of pi electrons. So number of pi electrons are generally found in this structure. So they have the following Huckel's rule. So which type of rules are generally called Huckel's rules? They have the bonding of 4n plus 2 pi electrons. 4n2 pi electron, 4n plus 2 pi electrons. They have the all aromatic compounds like the benzene like a structure. They have the generally 4n plus 2 pi electrons. They have the present in the manner where n is whole number. So we are putting the value equal to 0. So starting from 0, 1, 2, dot dot. So we are putting the value equal to 0, then the electron 2 pi electrons. Putting the value equal to 1, they have the 6 pi electrons. Putting the value n equal to 2, so these are the called 10 pi electrons. So these are the things are basically on the follow of the aromatic are generally is the Huckel's rules. They are the Huckel's rule following the compounds. They are the 2 pi electrons, 6 pi electrons and 10 pi electrons. These are the generally are in the aromatic in nature. But according to anti-aromatic, they have the 4 and pi electrons. So these are the basic differences between the aromatic or anti-aromatic. So 4 and pi electrons, we are the putting the value equal to 1. So here 4 pi electrons, n equal to 8 pi electrons. So these are the called 4 pi electrons, 8 pi electrons. These are the finding of anti-aromatic. They have the any type of ring or structure of benzene like they are the or non-benzene like they are the 4 pi electrons. They have generally in existing of anti-aromatic. 8 pi electrons, they are the occurred in the anti-aromatic group of compound. So last thing we are discussing the what are the number of electrons present on the non-aromatic compounds. So non-aromatic compounds, there are no any formula. So any number of pi electrons. So any number of pi electrons generally find is called, they have no following the rules of Huckel's, 2 pi electrons, 4 pi electrons, 6 pi electrons, 10 pi electrons and so on. So these are the not following this sequence. They have the generally or the no any prescribed pi electrons found in this aromatic. So these are the aromatic. No, they have not are in aromatic. They have not are in anti-aromatic. They are the, suppose we are taking the examples of 3 pi electrons. They are called anti-aromatic, means non-aromatic compounds. So non-aromatic compounds generally are the not following this 4 and plus pi 2 rules, pi electrons and 4 and pi electrons. They are the any type of number of pi electrons like 1 pi electrons, 3 pi electrons, 5 pi electrons. They are called non-aromatic compound. So now we discuss on next rule. So according to molecular orbital theory, they have the unpaired electrons in BMO, bond molecular orbital theory. So they are present in unpaired number of electron in bond molecular orbitals. They have a bond but in here same pi electrons in non-bonding molecular orbitals. So in this case they have the unpaired electrons in the bond molecular orbitals. They are the non-bonding molecular orbitals. In this last case sometimes is bonding molecular orbitals and non-bonding, both have the existing here, bonding or non-bonding molecular orbitals. So last we are discussing a next topic, so we are discussing in next. So here we discussed, we are the few points in overlapping. So next one is overlapping. So how can overlap the pi electrons in the structural formation of this? These are the compounds. So how can the, where the position of the bonding of the pi electrons, which types are favorable or unfavorable? So these are the things favorable. So which type of orbitals are participate to the bonding of the in aromatic, anti-aromatic or non-aromatic compounds? So we are discussing, these are the things favorables. So here is the favorable overlapping of p orbitals, but in this case unfavorable overlapping of p orbitals. Last one things is we are discussing in this with, these are the simple overlapping, these are the simple overlapping like alkenes. So these are the basic example of non-aromatic compounds are the simple overlapping, but in this case of anti-aromatic we are the favorable condition of unfavorable overlapping of p orbitals. There is no possibility of s orbitals. So overlapping of p orbitals are generally unfavorable condition in aromatic, anti-aromatic compounds. Overlapping in the favorable condition of p orbitals are generally called aromatic compound. Now we discuss our next point. So next one is resonance energy of all of them. So resonance energy, which type of resonance energy in the very high, moderate or very low? So we are discussing on the all side of all each and aspect of the aromatic, anti-aromatic or non-aromatic compound. So first we are discussing of this very high resonating, very high resonance energy. So very high in resonance energy. So like the resonance energy very greater than, resonance energy of aromatic compound is greater than, so in this case 20 to 25 kilocalorie. Their resonance energy is generally in per mole of amount of substance are used in for resonance energy is greater the value of 20 to 25 kilocalorie per mole. Means the greater the resonance energy have the more stability of the compound formation of aromatic. Means resonating structure, they have the more number of resonating structure contributing a structure of the original structure of the given aromatic compound. They are they have the more stability. They are the making the number of resonating structures. They have more number of resonating structures. They have the more stable. So the stability of resonating energy are the greater the value of extent of 20 to 25 kilocalorie in per mole. They have the more number of, they have the more amount of the energy required to break their bond of with aromatic compound. They are the stable in nature. So now we discuss on next one. So here is the and anti-aromatic, they have the zero resonance energy. They have the zero resonance energy, but in this case of anti-aromatic 4 to 8 kilocalorie per mole are required to break their bond of anti-aromatic given of compounds. So 4 to 8 kilocalorie per mole are required to generally destabilization of the bond between the non-aromatic compound. So they are the more stability, they have the more very high resonance energy. Now we discuss on stability. So we are discuss on stability. So how can decide the stability? Because these things are we are already discussed. Stability means the more number of resonating structure. They have the more number of suppose one is a compound is 3 or one is a compound of 4 resonating structure. So 4 one is the more stable in compared to 3 because the resonance are participate in the conjugation. So we are discussing on conjugations first. So stability due to, here is the stability due to conjugation. How can decide the stability due to the conjugation of pi electron? Which type of electrons are generally participate in the pi electrons? So called pi electrons. So conjugation means that we are discussing on 3 type of conjugation. We finding the resonating structure, we providing of all the things of aspect and aromatic compound. So conjugation means lone pair, single bond, double bond, carbocation, single bond, double bond means positive, single double, or carb anion, single double. So lone pair, single bond after double bond, positive charge, single bond after double bond, negative charge, single bond after double bond. They are the generally are the natures. They have the conjugation. They have the involving of the resonating structure. They are the formation of a resonance hybrid. They are the formed of the more number of resonance. They have the more stable. So next thing is unstable. So unstable, so doesn't exist so these are the compounds are generally unstable due to the they are the not existing in the room temperature. They are the unstable. They have the break their bond at room stable. They have the instability due to the does not existence of the compound in the nature. They have the in the room temperature at the 25 degree centigrade. In this temperature the anti-aromatic compound are unstable in compared to aromatic compound. So last thing is normal stability. So normal stability like conjugation system. So these are the things in non-aromatic compound. Non-aromatic compound are normal stability. They have the minimum stability. They have minimum stability. they have the minimum stability of conjugation system are present on the n non-aromatic compound. These are the non-aromatic compound. So last thing is types of reactions present on aromatic, anti-aromatic or non-aromatic compounds. So types of reactions. So in this case, in the aromatic compounds are generally electrophilic, substitution reactions, electrophilic substitution reactions are participate to the formation of new type of aromatic compound through the benzene ring. In the benzene, from the benzenes they have the derived the next number of aromatic compounds. The different compound are the after the reactions of electrophilic substitution due to the formation of more number of electrophiles or attack on the ortho and para position sometime in plus M group and minus M group. So plus M group are the meta directing group, so they are the activate in the meta positions, but the minus I and minus M are group are they are the ortho directing group. They have the present of the electrophile are attaching on the ortho or para positions, so these are called ortho and para. So para is the major condition in the due to the presence of minus I minus M group. So last thing is dimerization reactions. Dimerization reactions to attain the stability. To attain the stability, so in the non-anti-aromatic compound, they have the dimerization reactions are generally occurred to attain the stability. So unstability condition they have the generally are in the compound in unstable. So unstable they have the try to stable for the dimerization reactions throughout the they have the unstability convert into a stable position. So these are called dimerization reactions are generally found in anti-aromatic compound. But last one is in the non-aromatic compound, electrophilic addition reactions are occurred. Electrophilic addition reactions are occurred generally. Which type of things are in? So are alkenes. So according to the types of reaction, we are discussing all other things, all other aspects are generally electrophilic substitution or the substitution position is ortho or para. Electrophile attacking on the present of if the ortho position is already covered with the other group of atoms or species are generally found in the compound, so they have the choose the on option on para position. So these are the electrophilic substitution reactions are occurred in the types in the aromatic compound. So generally aromatic compound are form the electrophilic substitution reactions, but the anti-aromatic compound they have the dimerization reactions to attain the stability, because due to the unstable condition of the stability of anti-aromatic compound they are try to achieve the stability and by the formation of dimers. So dimerization is the possibility up to attaining of the anti-aromatics. So last thing is electrophilic addition reactions are generally occurred in the non-aromatic compound. So now we are taking some examples of comment on the aromatic compound or anti-aromatic compound, which are the compounds are aromatic or anti-aromatics. So the few questions are generally asked in the NEET examinations. So comment on aromaticity. So we are taking the some examples like these. So we are taking four aspects. First is cyclic, second one is planar, third one is hybridization. So generally sp2 are hybridization. And fourth one is following the Huckel's rule or not. So in this case we are discussing some examples. These are the compounds is generally in cyclic. So first thing is very important, cyclic, they are the ring formation structure. They are cyclic but they are not planar, because one carbon atom is sp3. So sp3 are not in planar in nature. So these are the sp2. So this carbon is sp2, this carbon is also sp2, but following in the Huckel's rule they are the one pi electrons means. So in this case 1 pi bond means 2 pi electrons present in. So according to Huckel's rule, so these are the Huckel's rule, 4n pi electron, 4n plus 2 pi electrons. So these are the, but they are the exception here. They are the sp3, one carbon atom is a sp3. So these are the not aromatic compounds. So these are called anti-aromatic compound. These are called anti-aromatic compounds. Now we discuss on next example. In all four aspects. So in this case these are the cyclic, yes, planar, these are the examples of the compounds, all are cyclic. In the planar also they are sp2 hybridized, means they are the compounds are sp2 hybridized. How many pi bonds here? One is here and one is here. So there are 2 pi bonds. 2 pi bond means 4 pi electrons. So 4 pi electrons are presenting in the, according to rule of 4n pi electrons are present in anti-aromatic compounds. So these are also anti-aromatic compounds. According to 4n pi, they have the 4n plus 2 pi electrons, means 2 pi electrons, 6 pi electrons, 10 pi electrons are generally found in the aromatic compounds. So these are called anti-aromatic compounds. Now we discuss on next example. So these are the benzene. So these are the benzenes. These are also cyclic. These are the planar also. These are sp2 hybridized. They have the all sp2. All carbons are sp2. So all carbon in benzene structure is sp2. So these are the sp2 plus how many pi electrons? There are 3 pi bonds, means 6 pi electrons. So 6 pi electrons are generally called, they are following the Huckel's rule, these are called aromatic compound. So these are called aromatic compound. Last thing is very important questions for NEET examinations. tetra. So cyclooctatetraene, we are drawing the example of cyclooctatetraene. So these are the examples. So these are called also in cyclic, in planar also. They are sp2 hybridized also. These are the examples are very important for sp2 hybridized also. They are following 4n plus pi 2 electrons. So because here is a 4 pi bonds, 4 pi bonds means 8 pi electrons. So 8 pi electrons do not follow the Huckel's rule. So 8 pi electrons, they are not following the Huckel, so they are called in the examples of the anti-aromatic 4n pi electrons, where they are putting the value of n equal to 2, they are the 8 pi electrons. So these are the anti-aromatic compounds. So these are called anti-aromatic compounds. Thank you for watching this video. Have a great day.